Okay, here we are. Like we are going to do the best steak recipe that you can have. Okay, what you need is actually the best cut that you can get. I got a shell steak here, and pretty much, if you want the most delicious steak, you have to have the best ingredient. So this is what I got: shell steak. Now I got a way to prepare, which is kind of weird in these times of pandemic. To clean it up, get rid of all the chloride and all the people who might touch it or cough on it. I apply baking soda and I kind of spread it around, as you can see. So we're gonna do a natural reaction, which is better than washing your food. I apply baking soda for one side and the other side. I use plenty of baking soda for this. That makes it soft too. So when you left the beef, the meat on to be prepared, you have to put this baking soda on top. It has to be sodium bicarbonate. Bicarbonate. That's it. It's only one place, and I put like the best cider vinegar. I use this kind, but in this time I decided to use like a more strong, more strong vinegar, which is the one I'm using is Italian vinegar. And look at the effect. You pour it, and it's like an explosion. You can see like the vinegar activating the baking soda. So it's natural. I use my fingers to turn it around because when you pinch the meat with a fork, you kind of destroy it, and the juices kind of come out of it, and you don't want to have like a dry piece of beef. So that's pretty much how I do it. I like the reaction. I let it sit there for a little while, and while the shell steak is sitting there, I'm gonna show you something. I do my French fries. Well, I don't call it French fries, but they really are fried potatoes, and I got a way to cut it. It's kind of weird, but it's the most delicious potato that you can have. You gotta get like a really really good potato. I get Idaho potatoes, rosette, or any other kind, and I don't take the peel off. I clean the skin very very good, and I just cut them up. That's the way they used to do it in my country, in Peru. Okay, so what we need is like a good oil to make it taste good. So I use um, this olive oil that it has to be cold press. The first cold press. It has to be like the one with the strong flavor. I like that. And I throw my potatoes when into the oil once they are like once the oil is heat up. Sorry, I just woke up, so I'm just doing this because I want to put this video out there. And you just wait until the time. Sometimes depending on the heat, I usually put it like 3/4 of the maximum heat, number 7. And I thank God for all the delicious food that He made, the steaks. And look at that, it's beautiful, it's delicious, it's tasty, it's crunchy, no additives. I didn't throw no salt in it. I just throw the potatoes into the fry pan. Now it's time to cut our steak. I cut it up this way. I usually do the whole steak, but this time I want to get like more crunchy from like what you get from the edges of the steak. So I said, like, if I cut it like in 8 pieces, I'm gonna have like you know more of the outside. I like my food medium rare. Every time that I make a steak, I make a medium rare, and I see that it's very delicious. You can see that they cut it in 8 parts, and never to fry the meat. What you have to use is the best ingredients. I get Himalayan salt, and I pour it on the meat. That's it. That's all you need for a good steak. What you do is you put as much salt as you want and place it on a on a grill. Like no meat. I mean, no oil, no nothing. Just that's it. That's pretty much the ingredient. It's steak and salt, and put it on the grill. I would have done it outside in the barbecue, but it was that day was raining, so I couldn't really finish it. So I'm checking like every 3-4 minutes, and then you check the meat. You see the inside is medium rare, it's perfect, but my kids they like a kind of medium. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna place these things on the side, actually only the ones in the middle, because they don't have that much of the burnt sides, which people like. I love that, but I don't do it in all of them. So I cut it up, and finally it's done. You can see that we're gonna cut the part, and you're gonna see that this is still medium rare. That's the way my daughter likes it, that's the way I like it, and it's delicious. So I put the potatoes with the fried potato with the steak, and that's it. Also, when I want to do something else, because it's Cinco de Mayo, May 5th, we're gonna put my secret of jalapeno sauce. It's a secret recipe, so I cannot give you that. But let me tell you, that was a delicious steak. Remember the ingredients: steak, good quality. Put some baking soda on it with vinegar. Fry your potatoes. Put salt at the end, and that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a like, subscribe, and share. And I'm gonna be teaching you more recipes. Thank you.